Ladies and gentlemen, I request you all to please be patient while the judges decide their decisions. Thank you.
We now invite Mr. Syed Heather Azhar to share a few words and present the positions.
With the permission of the chair, Honorable Principal, my fellow colleagues, teachers, and of course the distinguished judges, and of course fellow Ethiopians. First of all, I'd like to start off by giving a round of applause to all the 11 speakers. We saw some amazing speeches, so can you please have a round of applause? Also a round of applause to Mr. President and the General Secretary. This is not an easy job, so kudos to you guys. It is always an honor and privilege to be back here in this hall, and this time around it was even more special because I got to share this time once again with four extremely, well, I want to consider myself honorable as well, but three extremely distinguished Ethiopians. Ali has already, he has set an amazing record for all Ethiopians to aspire to. Adil Pandyal is easily one of my favorite people in the world. I don't say that lightly. Probably the one speaker who would speak in any category, in any format, in any language, but primarily Urdu and English. And he was a phenomenal speaker, an amazing actor as well. So Adil, it's always good to see you. And of course, my favorite teammate, my head boy, Hasham. So it's always good to see you guys. Before I proceed, I'd like to just give a bit of critique before I announce the results. First of all, I would say all 11 speeches were really, really good, but sometimes a speaker needs to assess whether the way the speech is written actually suits their delivery style or not. There were some speeches where it seemed that they were more in an essay form and the delivery just did not suit what was written on paper or however it was structured. So that is one very, very important point for all of you guys to please know. Please know your limitations as well and know your strength, and then try to structure your speech accordingly. That's number one. Number two, again, I understand 3 to 4 minutes is not a long time, so I felt a lot of the speeches were rushed just to make sure that they were within that time limit. There was a speaker who spoke for a considerably higher or a longer period, but for someone who finished second in the Malik Chiragh for 4 consecutive years, I understand how important it is for you to at least not be disqualified, so we didn't disqualify you on that point. So just a couple of things, plus you need to understand that when you're doing conventional public speaking, this is very different to your parliamentaries, this is very different to model UNs, WSCs and everything. You need to understand that your greatest strength is your intonation, how you vary your voice and tone to keep the audience engaged. So please, there were a couple of speeches which were written really, really well, but were bordering on being a bit monotonous. So you need to make sure that you use the pauses at the right time, you emphasize the right words, and there were some speeches where the speakers were dropping syllables towards the end. So it could have had a better impact on the audience. So just my few cents on this. So the way we did this, just to make sure that there wasn't any discrepancy due to one judge giving high marks to a certain person and then sort of like just overpowering the decision of all the other judges, what we ended up doing was each individual judge came up with our own top 4 positions. And the person who was first on each judge's sheet got 4 marks, the second person got 3, 2, 1. So that is how we did it. So our maximum marks any speaker could get were 16. So with that in mind, let's just start off. We'll start off with the speaker who finished third. He was first on one judge's sheet. Really nice style, calm style, but again, it was just something was missing in the speech. Chiragh Jamali was first. I'll just announce the results right now, and then the honorable principal can come in and give the awards. Coming in second, and the speaker was second on 3 out of the 4 judges' sheet, with third on the 3rd judge's sheet. Brilliant speech, probably a bit rushed, but I mean, really tough luck for him to just finish second with a total of 11 out of 16 points, large work. Coming in first with first position on 3 out of the 4 judges' sheet, and with a proper declamation speech, pretty much how you want every declamation speech to be written and delivered. First position goes to Chiragh.